What's up, guys? Welcome to the next video in the WordPress Core Simplified training. And as of right now, this is what our website looks like. So we're definitely making some progress. We're getting there. It's looking aesthetically pleasing. We've made some hyperlinks and whatnot. I want to take a quick break from the design aspect and just go to tell you where to get your content written. So the best way to get your content written is yourself. To be honest, it doesn't take that much effort. As you can see, you just have to rephrase this stuff a little bit or use it as a template and then edit it. Just don't take it word for word. And you do that for every page. It's not too shabby. As you can see, it's only like 200, 300 word articles on each page. So it's definitely not a lot. So that's all you got to do, to be honest. But if you actually are lazy enough and you don't want to write this, which I definitely recommend you write it yourself, because if you want someone else to write high quality content, it's going to be really expensive. So you start off with iWriter.com. I know there are many bad opinions about iWriter, but the way to get good content in iWriter is first of all log in, go to get content, have articles written, you do a description. This is also everything self-explanatory, but I'm just going to do 500 words real quick. But you want to make sure you click on Elite Plus and click on Professional Tone. And that's how you get some high quality content from iWriter, because Elite Plus will make sure you only get highly educated writers to write your articles, and Professional Tone will make sure it's a nice tone to make sure it doesn't turn off any prospective customers. Another place you can buy articles, before I move on, as you can see, it's $35 per article for a 500 word article. So it's definitely expensive if you want high quality content. And if you get like 5 articles ready, you're already looking at over, I don't know, $130, $140, and that's a decent amount of money which you can put towards SEO and other expenses. So I highly recommend to write it yourself. It'll take you an hour or two tops. Another place to find articles to get written is Warrior Forum. Go to the Warriors for Hire section, or you can just go to search and click on articles. And you said premium quality review articles, and you just look around, see if your article writing service for review copies and stuff like that. You just look around, look at the testimonials on Warrior Forum. You'll definitely find someone. Again, expect to pay a pretty penny to find good quality articles. And that's it for content. It's not that hard. People put too much emphasis on content. It's not too hard. You just have to write it yourself and put yourself in the customer's shoe and see what you would want to read. So you can just emulate whatever they say. For the purpose of this video, I'll just be copying and pasting it. And I have made sure this website is de-indexed by Google and other search engines, so it won't be crawled by any search engine, so it won't be found by anybody except whoever's watching this video. So that's just to make sure I don't get in trouble for copying and pasting. But then again, you never copy and paste articles from a source, because that's just straight up plagiarism and you can get in big trouble for that. So as first as this video, since I'm not making any money off this graffiti test site, I can do it, but you should not and you will not, because trust me when I say this, there's a probability that you can get in big trouble for it. So as I said before, I'm just going to copy and paste this stuff, and then going back, so now that we have covered content, going back to the design aspect of this, as you can see, this is what it looks like right now. It looks alright, it's coming along together. As you can see, the pages are all kind of empty, so we have to edit that real quick. And this main page, I don't want, right now if it says hello world, that means the main page is a blog post, and I really don't want that. So I can go to dashboard, go to settings, go to general, I believe, or go to writing. It's one of these. Reading, go to this, go to settings and reading, front page display, go to static. And before you do this, you want to go ahead and create a new page called home and publish that. So this is home. Go to settings. Sorry about the confusion. I'll see if I can edit that out. I believe it was discussion. No, it wasn't. It was reading. Settings and go to reading. Go to static page. Front page will be home. That's all you need to set. And then save changes. As you can see, go back to this. The hello world should be gone by now, and just got to edit this page, and it looks much nicer now. So in order to edit this page, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the content from this website. And then go back to this dashboard, go to pages, all pages, home, and then paste the content in. I'm just going to delete the last name, Dr. Michael. And then you want to make sure you have some images in here. So as you can see here, it has this little box. And we can go ahead and do something similar if you want. Or what we can do is just put a picture with his name and his address and phone number next to it. So I'm going to look up a random person with a picture on Google, of a doctor preferably. Go to images. Just going to look for a small image. This one looks alright. I'm going to go view image. Save this as doctor. Save it as. And then add media. Upload files. Select. And doctor.png. Open. I'm going to edit the size real quick. I don't want thumbnail. I'll take a medium sized. And I'll insert into post. One sec. Alignment. I'm going to go ahead and do left alignment. Insert into post. And then if you update it, that's what it looked like. It's getting there. It looks a little nicer. And then I want to go on the visual section. It's not letting me, but it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and insert text into it. I'm just going to copy. Whoops, not that. Dr. Michael. Cough. And then I'm going to align this left. And then save as. As you can see, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and make this look a little prettier. So how you do this, by looking up the thing. I'm going to bold it. I'm going to bold this. I'm going to bold this. And then save that. You can see it's starting to look much nicer. I really don't like the size of this image again, so I can go ahead and size thumbnail. Edit the size to thumbnail. And that didn't work, unfortunately, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Go to add media. Look for the same picture. And then look for a thumbnail. Insert into post. It's already aligned left. There we go. It looks a lot better. I'm just going to put a few spaces in between so it looks a little nicer. To get a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Okay, if you're doing HTML, you might have to insert breaks because spaces will not work. So just BR. That's the command. I'm just going to pause it so you listen, read the command. It's not that hard, it's 2 letters. Should be fine. There you go. If it's a break, there we go. And then I'm going to center. I want to center this entire thing. This is basic HTML coding. You guys should definitely learn some basic HTML. So right here, I'm going to go this. And then center the end of it. And then update. Hopefully that worked. And it did work a little better. I guess that's good enough. It looks alright, I guess. I want the image to be a little bit bigger too, so I'm going to go ahead and delete the image actually, because I don't like that image. Add media, It's just a lot of tweaking and testing, guys. It's not a one-off thing. You will have to do a lot of tweaking and testing when designing a website. It's just fact. There we go. It looks a little better. I like that way that looks better than the old one. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bold this. So why choose Dr. and I'm gonna delete his last name. Dr. Michael. It's chill bolded. So as you can see, it's starting to come together pretty nicely, if I do say so myself. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just copy and paste the content for the rest of the pages. So next one he has is decompression. I'm gonna copy and paste all this. And again, you just have to rewrite this or get someone to write it. It's not that hard, guys. I'm not doing it for the sake of this video because it'll be hours upon hours of me writing content, which is pretty boring for you guys. So this was a decompression page. So I'm gonna edit the decompression. I'm gonna see how it looks like right now. Decompression. It looks okay. There's definitely some stuff that could be done. I'm going to delete this stuff and then bold all the questions. So here's what I'm going to do. Delete all this because I feel it's unnecessary. And then I'm going to bold this. I'm going to delete the Q&A section. I'm going to add a break. As I said before, with HTML, you have to just do this command to add a break. Bold this, bold this, bold this. We're almost more than halfway done. The site should be done soon. All that's left now is just copying and pasting content. And bold that. Decompression, there we go. It looks a lot better, as you can see. And you definitely want to really bold this call number. So I'm gonna go ahead and do, where is it, H1 tags. H1 is a really big font, so keep that in mind. This is another tag you might want. Just write these down somewhere, guys. These aren't that hard, and they come in handy. It's easier than going to Google every command every time. So you can see this looks alright. And again, this purpose of the video is to create like a basic tutorial for someone who's never used WordPress before. Once you create this basic website, you can definitely go back and spend more time, make it look more pretty, more aesthetic. This is just a bare bones site, me doing my best and the time I have to copy this website that we have here, and I'm doing a decent job of it so far. So you can go ahead and one thing I don't like is the arrangement of this menu. Actually, it's kind of weird. So if you can change the arrangement of the menu by going to your dashboard and go to menus and wait for it to load, of course. Alright, I'm here. I'm going to create a new menu and then just name it main menu. And then right here, you have to create it first before you add pages. I'm just going to do the location will be top, primary, footer, navigation. That's the way I like it. And then I'm just going to do home, contact us, all these, and add to menu. And once it's here, you can rearrange the order. So I like contact us at the end, new patient offer at the end, first visit there, conditions at the very end, services, decompression. This looks alright. Save menu. If I go here, you should see a separate. There we go. It edited it. And it also has a menu right here. I don't like that menu, so it must be one of these. Top navigation is that, so I'm going to uncheck that because I don't like this right here. And when I do that, it gets rid of it. This is perfect. It has it on the footer, which is perfect as well. So now that we have the menu sorted out, decompression is there, services. I'm going to go to services here. Just copy and paste the same thing. Pages, services, paste, bold this, and that's it. Some basic content. I'm going to update this, refresh the page. As you can see, it has all this stuff. I'm going to bold a few more things that I feel is important. This is just basic common sense, guys. If you have to teach this, then you have to learn some common sense, to be honest. That came out wrong. To learn what to bold, like, it's pretty obvious what you need to bold in this space. Not everyone knows how to use WordPress, and I understand if you're to use WordPress, that's a separate thing. Anyway, once you have this bolded, so you have services, decompression, let's see what his My First Visit page looks like. And that's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and copy that as well. And then go to my pages, My First Visit, edit. And I want this one to be an H1 tag, to be the biggest possible. There's H1, H2, H3. Those are three. H1 is the biggest, H2 is the medium, H3 is the smallest. And I'm going to go ahead and bold this, bold it, bold that, bold that, bold that. Update. And this was the My First Visit page. Your first visit to the chiropractor. I don't like that H1 tag, so I'm going to do H2. It's a little too big for me. There we go. That's better. My first visit. As you can see, it's perfect. I like the way that's looking. So you have that. We have all these pages done. We have these three to go. New patient offer. We'll see what he has for the new patient offer. We're just trying to emulate this to the best of your abilities. This is cool, I guess. A printable thing. I'm just going to save this image. And again, do not copy and paste directly from someone else's site. Make sure that you get a separate image created with your own logo through Fiverr. They'll do it for $5 easy. It's not a big deal. So this one's a new patient offer. Edit that page. Add media. Upload. This one's called Coupon 2012. Upload. I want it full sized. I want it centered. Let's do it full size. Not full size, we'll do large. Update. Post. That's perfect. I love the way that looks, actually. And then contact us. What's he have for contact us? He just has a map and then the hours and the address. So I'm just going to copy and paste this. And then pages. So I'm going to go ahead and edit the contact us page. My internet is kind of slow about now, so sorry about that. I'll paste this as the hours and address. The phone number, of course. I'm going to bold this. And in order to get the map, you just want to go to Google Maps, screenshot it, and embed it, the image like normal, like we have been doing. So you can do that. I'm not going to go over this video because I've already screenshot a ton of images, saved it. I've done the process like 5 or 6 times already. You all should know how to do that by now. Contact us page, that's good enough. I'm going to bold a few things. Bold this, and update that. that should be it for all the pages. Conditions. What do they have for conditions? It's just this stuff. Paste that real quick. Conditions we treat. Bold it and add the C that I forgot. Update. Should be fine. Okay, that's good. Home. Okay, now our website is almost done. Next thing you want to do is go ahead and see what we're missing. Last second. We're missing our social. So he has social over here. I'm going to go ahead and put social icons in the sidebar. So the way you do that is go to Appearance, Widgets, and there should be a social widget. Social media widget. I'm just going to enter that right above the search. Find us on social. I can't type. Social media, save. And if I update it, it should come up. As you can see, the whatever we inputted in before comes up. So that's it. Find us on social media. That's good. Last two things that are remaining is these two: schedule appointment and first visit. So this first visit should just direct to this My First Visit page. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this link and edit that widget. And to edit the link it's linking to, you edit this, My First Visit, and save. Now if you update this and click on My First Visit, it will direct you to the My First Visit page right here. That's perfect. Schedule your appointment online. To do that, you have to download a plugin. So you go to Install Plugins on the left hand side under Appearance, and actually no, you go to Plugins right here, Add New, and search for Appointment. And search for one that works with you. I'm just gonna pick a random one. I'm gonna use this one. Remember the short code. I'm gonna copy that short code. Install now. Okay. Activate plugin. Edit. We don't need to edit that. This is not. There's no settings you can edit here. So what we need to do is enter the short code. As you can see before, it said. 1 second. If we go to plugins, add new, search for the same plugin again, it will show you in the directions in the description to use the shortcode, this shortcode. So you want to copy that shortcode and then go to your, create a new page called schedule an appointment, add new, and just paste that shortcode there. And this page should not show up on the main menu because it isn't in the widget, so it didn't. But in order to see how the page looks, you can just click on View Page. As you can see, schedule appointment works out perfectly. They can pick a day, time, and whatnot, and it'll show up on the back end. That works awesome. So you need to link this to this page. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. Go back to my widget. Let's go back to my admin panel first of all. Go back to Appearance, Widgets, and then go to the first one, Graffiti Test. Save. So there you go. If you go this, they'll schedule an appointment. So that's it, guys. That's basically how I take a website within an hour. Actually, the first video was around 28 minutes. This is around 24. So under an hour, I took a brand new site and made it into this that looks somewhat decent. And you can always customize this later on to your needs. And that's it, guys. That's all it takes to design a basic website.